Hey guys, it's Housewife Historian, but you can call me Lindsay, and we are here talking the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Aspen receipts, Andy Cohen's response. Did Lisa Rinna refuse to check her coat at the Caribou Club? Who was the rudest and drunkest out of all of the ladies that night? We have some exclusive tea. But before we get started, guys, make sure you hit that like button. It really does help my videos. Subscribe to my channel and turn your notifications on. I have a whole list of people I'm going to be bringing on the channel to interview and talk with you guys. Housewives. So it's important. You got to put your notifications on because you're not going to miss that stuff. Okay, guys, I'm also going to be doing a video of Potomac, but I got this info on Beverly Hills, so I thought, why not? I'll come on and get you guys up to speed with all of this. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't take forever to upload my video. Anyways, guys, let's get started. So, Andy Cohen, I think that he has like a podcast like all the other Bravo celebrities have a podcast. I don't think they have like a schedule. They use it more so when they need to control a narrative about themselves. This would be the second time Andy Cohen has basically made a statement about the reunion complaints, and he's saying it without saying it, right? So whenever everyone was appalled at the way Garcelle was treated at the reunion as it pertains to her son Jax and Kyle and Kathy and, everything that went on and her book and it being thrown in the trash. And, viewers were like, what the heck, guy? What the heck, Andy? What the heck, Bravo? Like, you guys really kind of did Garcelle dirty this year at the reunion. And so Andy Cohen went on his podcast and made a statement and apologized. And I just think these Bravo celebrities keep these podcasts so that they can help control a narrative whenever they're in a sticky situation and they can't have Bravo, showing favoritism blatantly or giving other people's perspective if they don't typically. So his podcast allows him to do that. So the first time it happened, it was with Garcelle, and he went on the podcast and he apologized. Now, this is the second time as it regards to the Aspen receipt. Andy Cohen gives this long-winded explanation about how they filmed till 10 o'clock at night, the day of the reunion. They beat everything to death. They had to cut out so much because there's only 3 parts. And he said that the receipts were in regards to Elton John and the foundation. His foundation. Okay, guys, do you guys remember at the beginning of the episode there was confrontation between Sutton and Lisa over the Elton John Met Gala party that Sutton had taken Lisa and Harry to as her guest. Her and her husband had bought a table, and I think it was like $10,000 or $20,000 to buy a table. Regardless, because we are Bravo viewers and we're basically private investigators, and you're not going to get anything past us. We had the tax documents for Elton John's foundation, and they disclosed allegedly that Lisa hadn't donated anything to the foundation, nothing in years. And Sutton, I think, had donated like $70,000. So that is public information. If you guys are interested and you're bored one night and you want to get online and start looking something up, definitely look up Elton John's foundation and you can see for yourself that Sutton has donated and Lisa didn't. Anyways, guys, that's not the point here. The point is that when Lisa showed us that envelope, which thankfully Lisa did because we wouldn't even know about it, number one. Number two, she labeled the envelope Aspen. It said Aspen in big letters and it was circled, underlined, right? It wouldn't make sense to call these receipts Aspen receipts if they were receipts that pertain to Sutton and Sutton and the whole Met Gala issue, because we never heard about that issue again after Dorito's party. Remember, I love Dorit, but I call her Dorito, and it's just a term of endearment. After Dorito's party, we never heard about it again, right? Once Kathy stepped on the scene, we didn't hear anymore about Sutton and Lisa's fight over the foundation and the donations and the table, etc. And it's very strange that Bravo would let Sutton show her receipts. Do you guys remember Sutton showed receipts? She showed receipts at the beginning of the season to show that she had bought that table and that Lisa Harry came as her guest. Didn't she? So you're going to show Sutton's receipts during the season, but you're not going to show Lisa's at all? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just saying this does not, 1 plus 1 is not 2. Make it make sense. This doesn't make any sense. They made a really big boo-boo here, guys. And I'm telling you, I really feel like production needs to get a couple of like Bravo fans, Bravo reviewers on their production team to run this stuff past somebody, because it's just one epic fail after another. Like I said, the way they treated Garcelle about her book, it became a subject more about recycling and the phone in the trash, and Harry and Lisa and Erica being such a great friend for taking all the heat because it was really Lisa's trash can, and Garcelle just sat there. I feel very bad for her. She looked like she was in some emotional pain, and so we had that mess up. Then we, of course, have this mess. I mean, there's just one right after the other, really, but, I just think that everyone forgets that the damn envelope was labeled Aspen. It wasn't labeled Elton John. It wasn't labeled the foundation. It was labeled Aspen receipts. So, okay. Another thing, an important TikToker is now on Instagram, and I ran across her account today. I will go ahead and put it in the description. I think it's like oopsie something. Anyways, she is a TikToker who TikToks about the housewives. I used to TikTok about the housewives, but my videos always got taken down. I posted Kris Jenner doing the goodbye Kyle thing one night at dinner with like Kendall and her friends, and they were like snickering. And it got taken down immediately. I posted about Sammy, Denise Richards' daughter, and everything that was going on with them. That was taken down in like 3.5 hours. So I was like, I just don't think that TikTok is the platform for me, because everything I post gets taken down. Now, this girl seems to be having a little bit of luck. Like I said, I'm going to put her account in the description, give her credit. She also listens to everything that's going on with Bravo. And allegedly there was on Two Bitches podcast. I'll have to confirm that in the description as well, what specific podcast it was. They had an editor of Vogue on as their guest, and they asked him questions about Kathy and Kyle and this whole incident. I'm not sure how the subject got brought up, but the gentleman said that he was in Aspen a week later after everything had transpired between Kathy and the whole Caribou, all the drama that transpired. A week later, this Vogue editor just happens to be in Aspen at the Caribou Club. Okay, and we know that the Caribou Club is a very elite club, right? What did we hear the ladies speaking about before they got out of the van to go into the Caribou Club when they were sitting in the Spitzer? Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember that Kathy said she didn't feel like she was dressed appropriately for the Caribou Club? And we kind of heard bits and pieces of Kyle saying something along the lines of them taking Kris Jenner's coat, even though she really didn't have much on underneath it, or they were going to take it and they let her go through. Whatever the case may be, Kathy stated she didn't feel like she was dressed properly, and they made the comment about, everyone has to like check their coats, blase skip. Now, the gentleman goes to the Caribou Club a week later. I think probably Vogue sent him, somebody sent him, or he went on his own good faith to find out what was going on with Kathy Hilton and this whole Caribou Club thing. Okay, so he says that he checks his coat and somehow he ends up in an area alone with an employee that checks the coats, and he says, "What the hell happened with Kathy Hilton last weekend? Were you here?" Now, this is all alleged, guys, but allegedly the gentleman said that he was there when everything transpired. It was not even that big of a deal. He said that it happened all the time. He said young people forget that the altitude really does make a difference, and someone comes in and has 2 drinks in the altitude, it makes them crazy. It makes them crazy. And the guy said, we deal with it all the time. All the time, people come up here, they don't know the altitude, they have 2 drinks and they're gone, right? Is that what we saw with Kathy Hilton? He says that he was actually like with Kathy while she sat in the chair in the coat, before the coat section while they were waiting on the Sprinter van. And do you guys want to know who this guy allegedly said was the rudest, cruelest, meanest of them all, out of all of the ladies? I'm going to give you one guess, but I'm going to give you two guesses, but you're only going to need one, okay? And if you're thinking of Miss Lisa Rinna, then yes, you are correct. The gentleman claimed that Lisa was rude. She was yelling, and she refused to check her coat. That's a big deal, guys, okay? That's a big deal because, oopsie, this account, I can't remember the last of it. I'm going to tag it. She said she screenshots everything that Lisa Rinna posts. And she posted a photo of her in a fur coat. And she captioned it something like, one of the very few people to ever get to wear my coat in the Caribou Club. Corroborating what this coat man told the Vogue editor about Lisa being rude, refusing to check her coat, and the whole altitude couple of drinks. Kathy was no different than anyone else here that's not used to the altitude and had a couple of drinks. That's what we got from him, okay? Lisa corroborates that she was rude and wouldn't check her coat. She posted it and said it herself. So don't kill the messenger, guys. How long am I on this video? I don't want to make it too long, guys. Yeah, with these whole Aspen receipts and Andy Cohen trying to say that the receipts were from Elton John, that doesn't make any sense, guys. Like, I feel like Karen Huger. Like, I could never take a day off. What do you mean they were Elton John receipts? Why did you show Sutton's Elton John receipts during the episode and then you don't show Lisa's at all? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know, guys. If I gave out free business advice, like I said, I would call Andy Cohen up and be like, you need to hire a team of Bravo fans / investigators for all of your franchises and production, because I don't know if it's a bunch of men that don't know what their head from their butt or what is going on in Bravo, but it's like the audacity. It's not even, okay, like, we get it. I'm sure you guys have to edit stuff and, sometimes you got to make stuff happen where there's nothing there, and we appreciate Bravo for that. We appreciate the entertainment, but we don't like to be lied to, right? We don't like to be lied to. But if you're going to lie to us, at least make it reasonable. At least make it something that we're going to believe. It's not even Bravo or Andy telling the lie that gets to me. It's the audacity that you think that we're going to believe what you're telling us that irritates my whole soul. That's what irritates my whole soul. The audacity that Andy Cohen is going to sit here and go, on and on, blase skip about these boring Elton John, Met Gala viewing party tickets, okay? And we know that's not the case. These were Aspen receipts. Lisa posted those on purpose because she probably knew they were going to get cut. And she knew that people like running the Oopsie account, myself, we're paying attention to, those are like, that's kind of like a little bit of a trailer to us. That's like a sneak peek. Like, it's like when Bravo does these trailers and they do scenes with the ladies and they put it in the trailer and then it never airs. And you're just like, I was looking forward to see how that was going to play out. And you guys completely cut it out? Then don't put it in the trailer. Why are you guys making the trailers before you do the edits? Get your life together, Bravo. Jeez Louise. Okay, guys. Anyways, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on. Of course, everything in this video was, of course, alleged. I know that some of you guys are like the Housewives of Potomac, and others, you guys don't like it, but here is the thing, okay? It's winter. It's going to be a long and cold winter, guys. We are not going to see New Jersey until February. Mark my words, please. In my best Caroline Manzo voice, we ain't seeing New Jersey until February, okay? That means we got Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and Real Housewives of Potomac to get us through November, December, and January. So buckle up, cupcakes Okay, and maybe just watch a couple minutes of it here and there. Skip the people you don't like, whatever. But, you might find a character that you like, that you enjoy watching. I do think that Potomac needs a little bit of tweaking. I like Charisse. She's back, but she ain't bringing shit. There's a lot of them that ain't bringing anything. And we're going to talk about it. So, also wanted to mention to you guys, I just thought I would do a little bit of, pop culture real quick. Did you guys see Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly's Halloween costumes? I just feel like these people are taking Halloween, I don't know, way too crazy, right? So Megan Fox and MGK dressed up as Tommy Lee Jones and Pamela Anderson, which is pretty funny considering Machine Gun Kelly definitely has no clue who those people are. He's younger than me. He's from Cleveland. He's an East Coast Cleveland wild boy, okay? He doesn't know who Tommy Lee Jones is. He doesn't know who Pamela Anderson is. Anyways, he's a yes, Megan kind of guy, so he goes with the flow. That's probably also why he dressed up like a Catholic priest and she was dressed like a dominatrix submissive. Anyways, they dressed up like Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee Jones, and he snorted Coca-Cola off her titty in a video. And of course, Page 6 is calling it fake Coca-Cola. But let's be real, guys. He literally puts a dollar bill in his, and he goes up her boob breast, and then he licks it off. The rest of it that he didn't get with the dollar bill. Now, this is ironic because if you didn't know, Madonna was just recently allegedly on a I think it was an Instagram live, and I've never even heard of poppies. Have you guys heard of this drug? Couldn't even find what family of drugs it belongs to because it had so many different drugs in it. I guess I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this. I hope I don't get demonetized. Anyways, guys, it's called poppies or something, and I guess again, just like the Coca-Cola, it goes up your nose, and she took a big huff during a live. And so it's just funny that everyone was reacting to Madonna allegedly doing stuff up her nose in a live video. And then all of a sudden, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox are doing the same exact thing in a live video. It's just very wild to me. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know about Beverly Hills and these Aspen receipts. Do you believe Andy Cohen did she just write Aspen on it because they just got home from Aspen? I don't know, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But I want to know what you guys think. How much sense does it make to you guys? Also, did you guys see the tweet? Somebody tweeted Lisa Vanderpump and asked her if she had spoken with Kathy about everything that was transpiring. And, did you tell Kathy that they basically did the same thing to you? And Lisa Vanderpump replied, yes, we are friends. So, just letting you know, they are friends. I bet you Kyle didn't like that. Kyle went on the Two T's in a podcast, and I listened to the whole thing. I made notes of it, and we're going to talk about it in a separate video. I don't want to get into all of it in this one. All right, guys. Well, anyways, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on. So important. Have a great day.